What is Olaplex? How does it work? Is it safe? Let's understand who is it meant for. Olaplex is basically a bond building treatment which is meant to repair the damaged, weak hair. It's supposed to strengthen the hair as well and also protect it from further damage. These bond building treatments usually strengthens the disulfide bonds and controls the breakage. Now let's understand who is it meant for. Usually Olaplex works beautifully for women who have excessive color in their hair, or they bleached it, or they have any of these funky brighter colors, because for these bright colors you got to bleach your hair, or if they do highlights on a regular basis. Now over a period of time, by doing these color treatments, your hair goes weak, the hair shaft becomes brittle and it's prone to breakage, so it starts breaking, and if you see, the ends go dry and they start breaking. Now Olaplex works beautifully for these kind of hair textures. It strengthens the hair shaft, it works on the disulfide bonds, and the hair shaft becomes stronger. Well, this is also meant for women who usually iron their hair, blow dry their hair very often. Now what happens is, when you blow dry your hair, iron your hair very often, the hair shaft becomes weak. Over a period of time, it loses its strength. Now obviously the hair is not meant to take so much heat, and when you do this on a regular basis, it starts breaking, it becomes brittle. Now Olaplex works beautifully for these kind of hair textures as well, because it strengthens the hair shaft, again works on the disulfide bonds, and if you see the ends which are going thinner, over a period of time it gains its density and it starts looking fuller at the base. So how does it work? Let me show this in an animated format. This will be easier for you to understand. We've developed this animated video so that you understand this completely and you'll be able to take an informed decision whether you're the right candidate for Olaplex or no. Our hair contains millions of disulfide bonds. These disulfide bonds give hair its structure, strength and stability. When these disulfide bonds are broken, it results in damage. Olaplex restores damaged and compromised hair by repairing from the inside out with the patented single ingredient called bis-aminopropyl dimaleate. Let me make it simpler. Now imagine if your hair had bones. Now what Olaplex does, it acts as calcium. When you take calcium, usually how your bones get stronger, this is exactly what it does. It works on the inside of the hair, it works on the bone, and the bones become stronger. So many a times when you do Olaplex, you may not see any difference in the outside. Basically, it will not become soft, but the inside becomes stronger. So as far as your expectations are concerned, you need to keep it real. Olaplex will not make it soft, or it will not work like the cysteine or keratin treatments, but it will make your hair stronger and avoid the breakage. Well, as far as the process is concerned, usually this treatment takes around 45 minutes, or what we strongly suggest is, if we are doing any kind of highlights or any kind of coloring, usually Olaplex is highly recommended, because what happens is, when you mix Olaplex in the color, you're protecting your hair from further damage. So it works beautifully when you're doing the color, because if you have an option of protecting your hair, it's obviously better than repairing your hair after damage. What you should expect and what you shouldn't. Let's begin with what you shouldn't expect from Olaplex. Olaplex is not a hair fall treatment, so if you're expecting your hair fall getting in control, this will not be the right option for you, because it does not make the hair fall worse or better. It's a bond building treatment, so it's got nothing to do with hair fall. Won't reduce the frizz. Now again, if you're expecting your frizz to reduce with Olaplex, that's not going to happen. Honestly, Olaplex is not a treatment to reduce the frizz. What you can actually see is that the breakage has been controlled, but it's not like your cysteine or keratin treatment wherein the frizz will reduce. So if you're expecting the frizz to reduce with Olaplex, that's not going to happen. In that case, you can consider the Botox treatment, keratin treatment, cysteine treatment. This will work on the frizz, but not Olaplex. Won't change the shape. What I mean is, usually when you do the keratin or the cysteine treatment, it reduces the waves and makes it straighter. But with Olaplex, you will have the same shape maintained and it will not change the shape. It's not going to make it straighter or less wavy. So it will maintain the existing shape. It's only that the inside of the hair is getting stronger. How often should you do it? You should ideally do this probably once in 25 days. But if you're doing a color or you're doing a balayage, highlights or any of these color jobs, Olaplex is a must according to us. How do you know it's working? Well, it's very easy. What you need to do is before the treatment, you're going to take a strand and you're trying to pull the hair and try to break it. You'll see that the hair will be very, very easy to break. But the moment you do the Olaplex, you're done with the treatment and then you try pulling the hair, it will not break. So you'll actually see that the hair has gained its strength immediately after the treatment. Is it safe? It's completely safe because this all comes under the care range. It is not something to make your hair look good. It's supposed to make your hair healthy, to repair the hair, to protect your hair. So it's absolutely safe. Even if you do it on a regular basis, it's completely safe. Our suggestion, well, if you're confused about Olaplex, you should try the treatment once, and like I said, before the treatment, try pulling your hair and see how easily it breaks. And after the treatment, you can check if the hair is breaking. You will immediately know that the Olaplex is working for you. Now, if it's working for you, you should do it on a regular basis. Well, that's all as far as Olaplex is concerned. We're going to come up with more videos to make it simpler and to explain who is it meant for, how does it work, so that it's easier for you to understand and you make an informed decision whether these treatments are meant for your hair or no. Thank you so much and please subscribe to Alchemane.